Okay, so this video is about how to use the IR machine. Before you start loading any samples or anything, you need to clean off the zinc selenide crystal that your sample is on, which is this thing right here. We clean it with ethanol, ethyl alcohol, and Kimwipes. To do that, you squirt it on the little table here so that it fills up, and you wipe it with a Kimwipe. And you use a second Kimwipe to give it another little wipe down, make sure that no residue from the first one is there. Get the last little bits of moisture and things off. Now that's clean. Awesome. Alright, so before you run the sample, you want to run a background sample to make sure that the IR is running properly. So to run a background sample, you go to Instrument, Scan Background. This is all fine. You just hit OK. Alright, it starts doing scanning. This is during the scan. You can see what it's supposed to look like over here. Oh, look at that. That's what it's supposed to look like. So let's see if it actually looks like that this time. Oh, 1 of 4 scans complete. It looks like it's going to be okay. But we'll see if it actually comes out properly. Oh, okay, overwrite. Click enter. So the background looks really good. So you're ready to scan your sample. If you have a liquid sample, you're going to squirt it onto the crystal, the zinc selenide crystal. If it's volatile liquid, you use this guy right here with the little grooves in it so it doesn't evaporate before the end of the running of the sample. Just like that. Put it right on top. Yep, have your liquid. If it's a solid sample, you put it over the crystal right here, and then you hold down this with a light pressure during the complete scanning process. We're just going to be using ethanol, though, which is our cleaning liquid, just because it's a very easy sample to run to show you what buttons to press. So this is our sample. Squirt it right on there onto the zinc selenide crystal, right there. Now you go back over here. You go to Instrument, Scan Sample this time instead of Scan Background. You hit OK. Wait for it to scan through. Here we go, waiting for it to scan. Oh. Who's that guy? Oh, our preview already looks pretty good. Hopefully it comes out like that well. Oh, here we go. Overwrite. Cool. So that's our sample right here. Now there's a few things that you have to do to the sample before it's ready to be printed. You need to text box it with your name, molecule's name, date, experiment. You also have to label all of the peaks. So to do that, you have to press this guy here. You get that green line right here. You drag it to a peak, and then you double click where you are at. Double click. It shows you exactly how far downfield or upfield that you are. So you label all of your major peaks just like that. Double click, move it to the side, double click, double click. There we go. Move it down here. All right, you can show exactly where you're at down here. Click, click. There we go. Cool, so that's labeling all of the major peaks. Now the other thing that you have to do is put in the text box like I was saying. You just go to ABC to do that. Click. And this text box shows up. You label everything that you need to put in there. And then you hit OK. So your name, that is Crystal Matte, my name. The molecule's name, in this case it's ethanol. You put the experiment, this is experiment 1000, 10 million. And then you put today's date, 10/23/1940. Alright, and then you put that in the side, and then you're all done. You're all ready to print. And go up to File, just like any Windows program, go up there and click Print, and you're good.